Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what's lurking out there in the dark? We see stars, planets, maybe even a galaxy or two. But what about the things we can't see? What about black holes? They sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? These cosmic vacuum cleaners, swallowing everything that gets too close, even light itself. But black holes are very, very real, and they come in all sorts of sizes. Some are just a few times the mass of our sun, created when a giant star dies in a spectacular explosion. Others are supermassive, millions or even billions of times the sun's mass, hiding in the centers of galaxies, including our own Milky Way. This brings up a chilling question. Could one of these cosmic monsters be lurking nearby, right in our own cosmic neighborhood? Are we in danger? Let's dive in and find out. First, let's get one thing straight. The idea of a rogue black hole suddenly appearing and gobbling up Earth is a popular trope in movies, but in reality, the chances of that are astronomically small. Space is, for lack of a better word, spacious. It's mostly empty. The odds of a random black hole just happening to wander into our solar system are incredibly low. So we can relax a bit on that front. But that doesn't mean there aren't any black holes relatively close by. In fact, astronomers have been finding them, and some are closer than you might think. For a long time, the record holder for the closest known black hole was an object called V616 Monocerotis, located about 3,000 light-years away. Now, 3,000 light-years is still a colossal distance. A light-year is the distance light travels in a year, which is about 6 trillion miles. So we're talking about 18,000 trillion miles. It's not exactly next door. This black hole has a companion star, and it's by observing the star's wobble and the X-rays it emits as the black hole pulls material from it that we even know it's there. But recently, that record was shattered. Astronomers discovered a new contender, and it's much, much closer. What's fascinating about Gaia BH1 is that it's a dormant black hole. Unlike V616 Monocerotis, it's not actively feeding on its companion star. It's just there. Quietly. Astronomers found it by using the Gaia Space Observatory, which is meticulously mapping the positions and movements of billions of stars. They noticed a sun-like star that was wobbling in a very particular way, as if it were orbiting something invisible. After careful calculations, they determined that the unseen object had a mass about 10 times that of our sun, packed into a space so small it could only be a black hole. This was a huge discovery. Not only because it was the closest one ever found, but also because it suggests there could be many more of these quiet, dormant black holes scattered throughout the galaxy, just minding their own business. So, 1,600 light-years. Is that close enough to be a threat? The short answer is no. Absolutely not. Even at that distance, its gravitational pull on our solar system is completely negligible. We are safe. To give you some perspective, the nearest star to our sun, Proxima Centauri, is about 4 light-years away. Gaia BH1 is 400 times farther than that. A black hole would need to get much, much closer to have any noticeable effect on us. If a black hole the mass of our sun were to replace Proxima Centauri, we still probably wouldn't notice its gravity directly. The real danger would come if a black hole passed through the Oort Cloud. What's the Oort Cloud? It's a theoretical, giant, spherical shell of icy objects and comets that surrounds our solar system, extending perhaps a light-year or more out from the sun. If a massive object like a black hole were to plow through it, its gravity could disrupt the orbits of trillions of comets, sending a deadly shower of them hurtling toward the inner solar system, including Earth. That would be a truly bad day. But again, the chances of this are vanishingly small. There are no known black holes on a trajectory that would bring them anywhere near our Oort Cloud. Now, what about the supermassive black hole at the center of our own galaxy? It's called Sagittarius A, pronounced Sagittarius A star. This beast has a mass of about 4 million suns. It's the gravitational anchor that our entire galaxy, including our solar system, orbits around. We are currently about 26,000 light-years away from it, safely nestled in one of the Milky Way's spiral arms. We are in a stable, long-term orbit around the galactic center. Sagittarius A is not going to suddenly pull us in. We are moving at the right speed, in the right direction to maintain our safe distance, just like the Earth orbits the Sun without falling in. Sometimes Sagittarius A does flare up, becoming brighter in X-rays when a gas cloud or star gets too close and is torn apart by its immense gravity. But we are so far away that these cosmic light shows pose no threat to us whatsoever. We just get to observe them with our telescopes and marvel at the incredible power of the universe. So we've found black holes thousands of light years away, and we have a supermassive one tens of thousands of light years away. Could there be one even closer that we just haven't found yet? This is where things get speculative and really interesting. There's a hypothetical idea known as Planet 9. For years, astronomers have noticed that some objects in the far outer solar system, beyond Neptune, have strange, clustered orbits. One explanation is that there's a massive, undiscovered planet out there, maybe 5 to 10 times the mass of Earth, gravitationally hurting these objects. But a few scientists have proposed a wilder alternative. What if Planet 9 isn't a planet at all? What if it's a primordial black hole? A primordial black hole is a type of black hole that is theorized to have formed in the very early universe, shortly after the Big Bang. Unlike the black holes that form from collapsing stars, these could be much smaller. A primordial black hole with the mass of Planet 9, say 5 times the mass of Earth, would be incredibly tiny, only about the size of a tennis ball. An object that's small and dark would be almost impossible to detect directly. It wouldn't be feeding on anything, so it wouldn't emit X-rays. It would just be a tiny point of immense mass drifting silently in the dark. We could only detect it by its gravitational influence on other objects, which is exactly the evidence we have for Planet 9. So, is it possible there's a tennis ball-sized black hole right here in our own solar system? It's a fascinating and mind-bending idea. The scientific community is still debating it, and the search for Planet 9, whether it's a planet or a black hole, is one of the most exciting quests in modern astronomy. If it is a black hole, it's been there for billions of years, and its orbit is stable and very, very far away from us. It's not a threat. It would just be an incredible, fundamental discovery about the nature of our universe and the contents of our own cosmic backyard. To recap, the closest known black hole, Gaia BH1, is 1/600 light-years away and poses zero threat. The supermassive black hole at our galaxy's center, Sagittarius A, is a distant and stable anchor. And the wild card, a possible primordial black hole in our own solar system, remains a fascinating but unproven hypothesis, and even if real, it's in a distant, stable orbit. So, you can sleep soundly tonight. There is no black hole coming to get us. Our planet is not on the menu for any cosmic monsters. Instead of being a source of fear, the black holes near us are a source of wonder. They are natural laboratories for testing the laws of physics under the most extreme conditions imaginable. Finding them, studying them, and understanding them helps us piece together the grand puzzle of the cosmos. From the life and death of stars to the structure of entire galaxies, black holes are a key part of the story. And the fact that we can even detect these invisible objects from quadrillions of miles away is a testament to human ingenuity and our unyielding curiosity. The universe is a vast, mysterious, and beautiful place. And while it has its dangers, it's also filled with incredible phenomena that stretch our imagination. Black holes are a perfect example. They're not monsters in the dark. They're a fundamental part of the universe we are lucky enough to inhabit and explore. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the cosmic neighborhood, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the mysteries of space. See you next time.